OMG. Would you like to know the 3 ways to identify a narcissist? Stay tuned, and by the end of this video, I am going to explain to you 3 ways to identify narcissists before you become trauma bonded, before you get your heart broken, before you get your mind confused, before you are in a world of trouble, before it's too late, basically. I am Dr. Nikki Tannett, and I'm from Beautiful Self meaning self-awareness, empowerment, loving yourself, and fulfillment. I am a graduate of Life University, Trinity School of Natural Health, and also I am a student of attorney Rebecca Zong's Slay course. I am a high conflict coach when it comes to dealing with personality disorders. A coach, that's all. So if you feel that you've been trauma bonded, or you just don't exactly know, or you just want to be able to see the signs before you get into a relationship, then this channel is for you. We're going to be talking about empaths and why empaths get themselves in these predicaments, or why they have these experiences, and also why narcissists are so attracted to empaths. So if you feel that you have been trauma bonded, like I said, I am your coach to go to, and you can see my information below, the link to schedule a time and date so that we can discuss some of these things, so that I can give you some clarity and understanding on these high conflict personalities that you're going to be encountering or that you've already dealt with. So schedule below. Make sure that you follow, like, and comment on my channel. We're going to be having a lot of good, interesting content. And my job is to make sure that you don't get to that trauma bonding level like I did. When I went into a situation, I didn't know about narcissism. I didn't know about their traits. I didn't know about their characteristics. I didn't know what love bombing was. There are 3 phases. There are 3 phases to a narcissistic relationship. So I'm going to help you identify those phases. So I'm going to only tell you in this video how to identify the first 3 things when it comes to the first phase. So 3 ways to identify a narcissist in the first phase. There's 3 phases, but I'm only going to talk about the first phase. So the first phase is that love bombing. These people, these narcissistic personalities, love bomb you in the beginning. So first, they shower you with a lot of attention, a lot of love, a lot of gifts, a lot of compliments. You're so wonderful. You're my soulmate. I never met anyone like you. So basically, they tell you a lot of great stuff in the beginning, and that's at least 1. So the second one is once the narcissist starts talking and they start telling you a whole lot of stuff about themselves, or asking you questions about yourself, because they do that too. They want to know everything about you. Confusion sets in for you, because for some reason it just doesn't seem right. First of all, you're showering me with all this love and gifts. For what reason? I haven't even earned that. But it's a lot of confusion that sets in place. Like, okay, he said this, but he didn't do this. Some of the words and their actions don't match up, and you'll see that in the first phase. The third red flag would be they do not like boundaries. So I would suggest that you find out what your boundaries are. Study what your boundaries are, and know them back and forth. Know them so that they can roll off your tongue. So that when somebody asks what your boundaries are, most likely narcissists are not going to ask what your boundaries are. You're just going to have to tell them up front. I don't come out after dark. I don't sleep with my friends. I don't, just boundaries, things that you don't. If you don't have boundaries, that's one of the reasons why narcissists attach to you, because they're attached to people that don't have boundaries, so that they can walk all over you, so that they can mistreat you, so they can use you, so they can get the supply that they need. So make sure that when you go into your next relationship, that you set those boundaries in place at the beginning of the relationship. I only talk during these certain times. I work during these hours. I have availability for the last 3. Then I'm winding it down, going to sleep, things like that. Or I don't go out to chill Monday through Friday because I'm working. I may chill on Saturday. Things like that. Your boundaries. What is important to you when it comes to people, to keeping your peace? Boundaries are set in place to make sure that you can keep your mental peace intact. Because if you don't, these narcissists will absorb your time. They'll absorb your space. They'll take over your life. And if you have those boundaries set in place, or at least you can communicate those boundaries to them, they may walk away. They may say, this is not for me because I'm not looking for a person that has all these boundaries. They may consider you being very difficult to deal with. So then, if they walk away, don't go chasing them, because there's a reason why behind that personality that you may not be able to see, because you can't see mental illness. You cannot see personality disorders. You have to go in, question, figure out what type of person you're dealing with. Okay. So now I've told you the 3 types, or 3 red flags in phase 1 that you can look out for. Okay. So make sure you follow me, like, comment, share this information. If this is good content, make sure you thumbs up on the like. And we'll see you in the next video. Okay? Thank you for your time and your attention. See you next time.